So hello guys and welcome back to my channel sir. Today again I am back with another circuit problem sir. So here we have one circuit given sir, and here we have to calculate Vx using superposition theorem sir. So here in superposition theorems first we have to consider one any source, whether that is voltage source or current source sir. And here we have altogether three sources, two sources here, one voltage source, again here we have another voltage source sir. And 1 ampere is also here a current source, and here we have 3 volt source. So first we'll consider this 2 volt source only. Consider 2 volt source only. So after considering this 2 volt source, we'll have now this 1 ampere current is open circuited. Since current source is open circuited and voltage source is short circuited, so again 3 volt here it is short circuited. Here we have 8 ohm, 7 ohm, here all the resistance are in ohm, 5, 4, and here we have 2 volt. So first here we will solve using mesh layer. Assume here we have assigning I1 and here we have I2. So applying KVL in mesh first. So in mesh first, if you apply KVL, we will get here the current is in this direction. So 2 minus 4 I1 and minus 5 I1 and equals to 0. So on solving, here we have I1 and I1, 2 minus 4 I1 minus 5 I1 sir. So on solving we will get the value of I1 here. Therefore the value of I1 will be I1 equals to 0.22 ampere. And again applying KVL in mesh 2. So apply KVL in mesh 2, we will write here minus 7 I2 and minus 8 I2 equals to 0, and here the value of I2 will be 0. Now let us consider this 1 ampere current source. So consider this 1 ampere current source. So after considering here, consider 1 ampere this current source. So right now 2 volt and this 3 volt will be short circuited. And again this is short circuited here. Here we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and this voltage source and this voltage source is short circuited, and here we have 1 ampere current source. Let us assume this point as A, and here we have B. So on if you simplify this circuit, since 7 ohm and 8 ohm are in parallel, so further on simplifying this circuit we can write it as, so further on drawing we can write here we have 1 ampere current source, and here we have 4, 5, and here we have 6, and here 7 and 8 are in parallel, so we can write here 7 into 8 upon 7 plus 8. So on simplification we will get here 3.73 ohm. Now assign it as I1 and this as I2. So applying KVL in mesh first here. So in mesh first, if you apply KVL you can write here minus 4 I1, and here 5 is common to both meshes, So minus 5 I1 minus I2 equals to 0. So on further simplifications we can write it as minus 9 I1 plus 5 I2 equals to 0. And if apply KVL in mesh second, applying KVL you can write here as, or here we have already given 1 ampere current source, but the direction of I2 is in opposite to 1 ampere. So you can write it as I2 equals to minus 1 ampere. So if you put the value of I2 in these equations, we'll get here the value of I1. So we get here I1 equals to minus 0.55. Since if you put value of I2 equal to minus 1 ampere in these equations, so we'll get the value of I1 as I1 equals to minus 0.55 amperes. Means that negative sign indicates that the current is in opposite directions. So I1 will be from A to B you have, means from it is in opposite direction, so from it will be direction is from B to A. And last we have 3 volt source. So let us consider. So after considering this, if you consider these 3 voltage source, we can draw the circuit as now here the current source will be open circuited here, and here we have one voltage source. So here we have 8 ohm, and here we have 7, and here we have 6, 4 ohm, and here the current source is open circuited, and also this the voltage source is also it is short circuited. And we have just right now we have considered 3 volt source only. Consider 3 volt source only. So here we have 3 volt. So let us assume it as I3, and here mesh will be I4. So if we apply KVL to this third mesh, we can write it as in mesh third. So you can write minus 4 I3, and here we have 5 ohm, and here 5 is, here we have open circuited, so you can directly write minus 5 I3 equals to 0, and again you will get the value as I3 equals to 0. And in mesh 4 we can write minus 7 I4, and the current is in direction from plus to minus, so minus 3 and minus 8 I4 equals to 0. Means the value of I4 right now will be I4 equals to, we can write it as 3 upon 7 plus 8, 15. So you get the value of I4. So 3 upon 15, 1 upon 5. And we have to calculate the voltage across this 4 ohm, means the Vx we have to calculate. So now the current here, current through 4 ohm resistors. So the current through 4 ohm resistor will be, since previously we have calculated the value of, here we have calculated I1 equals to 0.22. So we can write it as, first we have 0.22, and again while considering 1 ampere current source, we have calculated the current through 4 ohm resistor as, we have assumed I1. So the value of I1 is minus 0.55. So minus 0.55. And after considering 3 volt source, the value of I3 is 0. So plus 0, finally we get here minus 0.33 ampere from A to B. And also we have to calculate the Vx. So Vx will be, so we have finally Vx is equals to I into Rx, and we have value I minus 0.33 into resistance Rx will be 4. So we get minus 1.32 volt. So this is our required Vx across 4 ohm resistors. Since we have calculated the value Y and we have I equals to minus 0.33 from A to B, so I equal to R into Rx, and in place of Rx we have 4 ohm resistors. So finally we have Vx is equals to minus 1.32 volt. So in this way you can calculate the problems using superposition theorems. Thanks for watching this.